But I mean, big prediction was I did say Garcia to beat Lucas Matisse on points, and so said so done. So that makes me it's really really good. But you know what? It's easy when you got two top caliber fighters.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easy to make predictions when you can see like when everyone's got you got an overwhelming favorite.
Yeah.
They're the overwhelming favorite in Lucas Matisse.
Only, was Lucas Matisse.
Right. Only because. Right, exactly. You got to think the Lamont Peterson fight, and he did very, very good in beating Jose Alujigan, who's a very, very good fighter, my good friend. But in saying that, Jose Alujigan was coming off a long time layoff. He was waiting, and maybe he was just a little bit too still. Because if he got a Jose Alujigan maybe a little bit earlier,
yeah,
maybe a Jose Alujigan would have jabbed him up. Because Jose Alujigan is the ring marshal. I mean, and a very good fighter.
Spence, can I ask you? As you said, the Floyd Mayweather Canelo fight, was that almost, you almost sound embarrassed about being so right about it. Was it easy to call the way you called it?
Yeah, of course it was. Because you got to look at a man who is one of the greatest fighters of all time. If Floyd Mayweather is one of the greatest fighters of all time, and this is the reason why you got to say the greatest fighter of all time, one of the greatest fighters of all time, if not the greatest fighter of all time, right? Okay. The reason why I'm saying this, right?
Yep.
When everybody else was saying, these groupie guys were saying, oh, you know, Floyd Mayweather's the greatest of all time. I'm saying, shut your mouth. The reason why Floyd Mayweather wasn't the greatest of all time, because he never showed me now. But now you have to weigh up. You have to weigh up in the balance of this. Sugar Ray Leonard's peak, was 1981 when he beat Tommy Hearns. That was Sugar Ray Leonard's peak. If you went to Oscar De La Hoya's peak, his peak fight, you have to go to maybe the second fight with Julio Cesar Chavez. That's when he amazed me, when he just put his hands together on Paul Chavez, even though it was an old Chavez, but that was still a peak Oscar De La Hoya.
I don't think Oscar De La Hoya enters the conversation of greatest fighters of all time.
No, but he still had a peak though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, and when you're saying like Oscar De La Hoya, why? Oscar De La Hoya fought more primed fighters than what Floyd Mayweather did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have to give Oscar De La Hoya some form of dues. He's one of the greatest fighters of all time. Lower tier, maybe top 40. But you know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say to you, what I'm saying is that Oscar De La Hoya has to be up there. He has to be mentioned. Imagine we say that, oh no, well, come on, man. He had some very, very good displays. He was very lucky and fortunate, I would say, against Ike Pote.
Yeah.
And he was very lucky and fortunate against Conor Whitaker.
Then very unlucky and unfortunate against Trinidad and Sugar Mosley the second
fight.
time.
Exactly right. Hey, see, you know your stuff on when we're dealing with your era, where you could have the downloads in South Africa. Right, so
you still can't download in South Africa.
Can't you?
No.
So
You're behind that. I just tried to come here to download.
You can carjack in your country.
That's
the highest ratio of carjacking.
We're the world champions in rape, world champions in murder. It's not.
I ain't going to South Africa. I'm staying where I am, man. And I'm Jamaican.
It's safer places to go if you want to visit Africa.
I'm British born and bred, mate. But now, funny games aside, Floyd Mayweather has to go down in history as one of the
so you say that you thought some of those claims were ludicrous in the past. Up until what point did they stop becoming ludicrous?
I'll tell you what. When he came back and fought Marquez, right?
That was schooling.
Right, and the only reason why, because look what Marquez has done since then.
Right, and before. Let's be honest. Because he won those fights against.
Right, that was 16 months. So what was that? That was 2008 when he fought Marquez, right? So you have to look on was that 2008 or 2009? 2009.
Yeah.
It was because he's 16 months later he fought Ricky Hatton.
That was devastating. That was
that was
textbook.
Yeah, it was. That was textbook when we say, but the weight, but blah blah blah.
That's exactly what they will say.
Yeah, but are we saying wait that Marquez now knocks out Brian